Hello everyone, this is Mr. D'Annunzio, Health and PE teacher at Peter Mutual Elementary. What I'm going to do with you today, this is a lesson for March 15th through March 19th. All right, March 15th through March 19th are St. Patrick's Day stations. I always love taking a break from our ordinary schedule to have some fun and celebrate some of our holidays that we celebrate at the school. All right, and St. Patrick's Day was something that we celebrate in the gym. We usually have our St. Patrick's Day stations, so we're going to do some fun activities at home. For your warm-up, you're going to have a Would You Rather warm-up, and I'm going to include that YouTube video in your lessons, so just check that out in your lesson. You're going to have 3 stations to participate with for PE. The first station is a YouTube video, and it's a beginner's guide to Irish dancing. Now, I am definitely not an expert dancer at all. I'm definitely not a good Irish dancer either. So I am including a YouTube clip on Irish dancing. I did participate in it. It's quite fun and quite interesting. So I definitely would like you to try that out. And you have 2 other stations to do. So again, the first station is a beginner Irish dancing moves. And the second is called the Pot of Gold, which is tic-tac-toe. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 9 little plastic cups. Or I have these. I got these at the dollar store. You do not need to go to the dollar store to get these. You can just have 9 plastic cups and that'll work just as good. All right. You also need 9 coins. All right. Now for me, I went to the dollar store and I purchased plastic gold coins. These are not real. I wish they were, but they aren't. All right. So 9 plastic cups or little pots of gold and coins. All right. Now, if you do not have these coins at home, you can use regular coins or you can use regular plastic cups in place of these. And what you want to do is you want to put them in a tic-tac-toe formation. You can kind of see this in the carpet in front of me. You want to set a cone up approximately 1.5 feet behind the 9 set up pots. And what you're going to do is you're going to toss these coins at the cauldron, all right? So if I toss and it goes in to a cauldron, that cauldron is mine, all right? And what you're going to have is you're going to have a 4-leaf clover, and a actual cauldron. So if you get it in, that person will put one of these on top of theirs if they get it in, or I will put one of these on top of mine if I get it in. And 3 in a row wins, whether it's front, back, side to side, or diagonal. All right, so Allison, come on over here. She's gonna participate with me. I'm gonna give her some coins. Stay over there, stay on your feet. Good. All right, you're gonna have the cauldrons, and I'm going to have the 4-leaf clovers. And if you don't have a 4-leaf clover, you can use a piece of paper just to signal to your partner that you got it in. So you can put like a little red piece of paper on top of your cup, and your partner could put a black piece of paper. Since it is St. Patrick's Day, you can use green and white paper. All right, you ready? Your turn first. So go ahead and toss the coin. All right, she didn't get it in. Yes, I got it in.
But you were...
Well, as long as you're behind the cone, you're allowed to stretch out with your hand, but you cannot move up. All right? So here we go. Go ahead, your turn.
Like that? I can do
Toss it in like this, underhand. Oh, she missed. All right, Allison's up. I got 2 in a row. Ooh, didn't get it in. Oh. Go ahead, your turn. Yeah, you gotta stay behind. Almost. Now I can seal the deal. Oh, not yet. One more toss each. Let's see what happens. Oh.
No.
Just like that. That's 3 in a row. That would mean a tic-tac-toe. And this station is a fun station. I'm gonna slide on up. All right. Very cool station that I'd like you to try. And again, that's called Pot of Gold Tic-tac-toe. And what I'd like for you to do is do 3 games. The person that gets the best out of 3 would be we declare the winner. The last station is called the Shamrock or Cauldron Lucky Flip. And you need a shamrock or a cauldron, all right? And you also need a dice, okay? Move these out of the way. All right, so the shamrock or cauldron or the dice. And the way this works, one side will be heads, one side will be tails. Now, this is pretty simple because this side is very glittery and this side is not. Now, if you don't have a shamrock, you could also use a coin or some other object to signify heads or tails. But since it's St. Patty's Day, I have one of these. Or you could also make one on your own. It's up to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it. I'm going to call this side heads and this side's tails. So watch. I flip. All right. This landed on tails. Now, I never called anything yet. But what we're going to do is now I'm going to call it. It'd be better if I call it before I flip it. So here we go. Heads.
Tails.
All right. It landed on tails, so I lost. So my daughter can pick an exercise for me to do. Pick an exercise.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. I'm going to roll a dice. And I got 4, so I would do 4 jumping jacks. Now, dice at home, if you have board games, you can use a dice at home for this. All right, a lot of this equipment you should already have at home. All right, so I would do 4 jumping jacks. So I step back so you can see me. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now Allison's turn to flip. Call it in the air, heads or tails.
Tails.
All right, she got it. So guess who has to do it again? Pick an exercise for me.
Jumpies.
What?
Burpees.
Burpees. How do you do a burpee, Allison? Go ahead and show me. See, she doesn't know how. She's going to make me. Well, you got it. When you suggest something, you got to know how to do it. So you have to tell me how to do it. And I see she doesn't know.
I know how to do it.
Oh, well, then show me how to do it. Go ahead and show. All right. Well, I'm not going to put her on the spot. All right. But this is how the game works. All right. So if you lose to your partner, all right, you have to do the challenge. All right. And your partner gets to tell you what exercise to do, but you have control of how many of that exercise you can do and try to switch it up. You know, whether it's jumping jacks or burpees, all right, side to side jumps, sit-ups, push-ups. These are all good exercises to do. All right. And again, this is all luck. That's the best part about this week's challenges. It is luck, the luck of the Irish. And I am definitely not Irish. I am Italian, but I love the St. Patty's Day games. And I do miss playing with these in the gym with you because these are not our traditional games that we play. But I love to include them in with your activity. And again, 2 out of the 3 activities are exercise activities when it comes to the Irish dancing as well as the dice game, which is the shamrock flip. The second game is more of strategy, luck, and just fun. And that's what this whole activity is supposed to be. Please fill out your Google Forms at the conclusion of the activity. And again, boys and girls, please fill out your Google Forms, all right? Lately, I've seen some decline in the participation of the lessons, and I'd like for you to really push hard and do the best that you can, and I know you are. I believe you are, but again, do your best to get these Google Forms in because I definitely would like to give you credit for doing them. All right, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.